Hi, welcome to Oh, That Is So Simple Cooking. My name is Amra. This week I am cooking stir fries, everything stir fry. So with stir fry, I have to cook rice. And I'm gonna show you my process of cooking rice. So pretty much, you wash the rice, you put water in here, like so, and then you wash it. See how it's white, creamy, white water? That's pretty much starch and stuff like that, and you just drain it out. And you wash it again. My mother says to wash it until it's clear, until the water is clear, but I don't do that. My mother's not here, so, that would take forever, I think. So what I do is just do maybe 3 times. Still very clear, but I'm just basically washing, not to wash the starch out, but to wash out the debris, because I don't know how they process it or anything like that. So I don't know how clean the factory is or anything like that. So that's the only reason why I'm washing it until it's somewhat clean or to my satisfaction. So this is how I was taught to wash rice. That's how I wash rice. And then I just drain it out. That was the 3rd time. And then I fill it up with water. I have 2 cups of rice in here. So of course, if you have more rice, you need bigger pot, but I only have 2 cups, so that's the reason why I'm only using this much, this big of a pot. And then to measure it, you just put your finger gently down on top of the rice, at a level like that. And you only put about that much water. So you put your finger like so on top of the rice, and you measure it like that, and it comes to about 1 inch. And then you put it on the stove at, let me see, I would say at level 3 until it comes to a boil, and then you turn it down to 2 and leave it covered until it's done. About maybe 25 minutes, and you should be done. And that's it. That's how I cook rice. See you later. Hi, welcome to Oh, That's Simple Cooking. We are making beef and broccoli for dinner tonight. It's my husband's favorite. So I have here 2 palm size of beef, like, my palm size, like so. And then I cut it thin, like so. And in here, I have heat up a tablespoon of oil. Now it's on, I would say medium high, because it's on Mark 7, and I have in a GE gas range. So you want it really hot to cook the beef quickly. And then I also dust the beef with a little bit of cornstarch, just to get it a little crispy. So you just put it in here. See how it sizzles like this? That's how you want it. You want that, and then you separate it so it doesn't steam. Separate it as much as you can, as far away as you can from each other, so that the beef won't steam up. And I just turn up the heat even higher to 9, because the sizzle kind of disappear on me. So I don't put any I don't put garlic in here, and the reason being is because it's on high. I don't want it to burn the garlic. I'm just gonna put a little bit, like a half a teaspoon of salt in there, and then I would say a teaspoon of black pepper, because I like black pepper, and You just cook it really quickly. Like I said, this is on high. See, it turned brown already. Just stir it a little bit. Cook it really quickly. Again, it's 2 palm size, this from here to here, of beef in here. And I cook it really quickly, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out and put it in a bowl, because I don't want to overcook the beef. If you overcook the beef, it's get rubbery, you know, and you don't want that. Chicken, on the other hand, you don't really have to do that with chicken. Chicken is fine. You can cook chicken, well, not as long as you want, but longer, you know, than a few minutes. This is pretty much done. I'm going to take it out and add my broccoli to this, and then I will add it back. I will add the beef back toward the end of the cooking, so that way it doesn't get overcooked. So just take it out, return the wok, and put some broccoli. I would say I have to mix broccoli, so about maybe 2 to 3 cups of broccoli, you know, because you want it portional to the beef. So I would say this is about 3 cups of broccoli. So you cook it like that, and you add a little bit of garlic. And I buy garlic in bulk, and then I chop it up and cook it a little bit with oil and put it in one of these reusable container, I guess. It's that my Korean BBQ come in. So, oh, I have to turn it down. I forgot to turn it down. I'm going to turn on my fan too. I have to turn down the fire. So I turn down the fire down to 4 to cook my broccoli down a little bit. And then what I also do is add the Korean barbecue sauce that I now use for all my stir fries. You know, it's just Korean barbecue sauce, and I add 2 tablespoons to that. Let it stir in, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water. What was that? 2 tablespoons of water, I think it is. Let's do a little more. That's 4 tablespoons of water. So leave it like that, and we'll cover it. I will cover it so that it can cook the vegetable down a little bit. It wouldn't be so crunchy. And then after that, I will add some more. I probably won't cook it very long, because I like my vegetable crunchy. You know, it's stir fry. You eat crunchy vegetables. You don't want to cook out all the nutrients out of your vegetables. And then earlier, I cooked rice to go with my beef and broccoli. So there's my rice. It's done. Just like that. Kind of stirred around, and then I just let it sit, and then we'll have all this for dinner. You know, we're not having dinner until 7:30. It's only like 7. It's only 5:47. But I wanted to cook earlier in the day, you know, to get some sunlight rather than just the fluorescent light that is on top of me. So there you go. So it's tender. It looks like it's tender to me. So, but I'm gonna leave it alone for a little longer. And you know, if you cook for a bigger family, you just use more beef. And you know, I use a tablespoon of garlic. You could use 2. But then again, garlic is also depend on your taste. And the same thing with the Korean barbecues. I will use 4 tablespoons. You know, the more vegetable you have, the more meat you have, you just add more. Okay, and then also I have a tablespoon of cornstarch with a little bit of water, like maybe 3 tablespoons of water, and I kind of mix it up, and I will put it in here to make a slurry so that you know, it can be gooey, you know, like I don't know, like saucy, like that kind of thing. So it's done. I'm gonna add another tablespoon. Yeah, my broccoli is done. Add another tablespoon of the barbecue sauce. And before I discovered this Korean barbecue sauce, I was using oyster sauce and soy sauce and sugar, salt, pepper, all these different things that, you know, to make a stir fry. Now that I have that, I just use that, as simple as that. You know, and then you add your beef back in, like so. Okay. And then I will add my last tablespoon of Korean barbecue sauce. And I like my Korean barbecue sauce spicy. They have mild or spicy, but I buy both and then I combine them. And that's it. That's what I do. But like I said, you know, if you want more sauce, if you like more flavor, add more Korean barbecue sauce. And, you know, and if it's not salty enough for you, add some salt. But for me, I'm trying to cut back on the salt intake. So this is salty enough for me. And then this is the slurry that I was telling about. It's a tablespoon of cornstarch and 3 tablespoons of water. And you just add it in there like that to make a slurry. And it will thicken. And you want it to be thickened like that. See how it's thickened? Like beef and broccoli should look. And you just turn down the heat a little more. So there you go. That's beef and broccoli. I would put it over rice, but I'm not ready to eat yet. So it's only 5:30. And I just had lunch at 1 o'clock. So there you go. That was it. And I'm done. So enjoy. See you next time.